That time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
Rooney has found space here. He's won it for a shot and it's blocked. I think it was actually blocked by Tevez in that.
Now
And Maluda
Maluda's
has a
away.
chance to break here.
Come on,
Here we
Maluda.
go. He needs options out wide though, because at the moment he's running into a cul-de-sac. And now Ballack is that option.
Not
Oh, but
Ronaldo.
good interception by Ronaldo, and the chance is snuffled out by Manchester United.
Fuck off to Madrid already, will you? Stop annoying me.
Now Russ to Carrick, cleared out by Ashley Cole.
Or, I mean, they're battering down on you, but you're defending well. Oh, come on, Floron.
Maluda now.
Maluda. Come on, lad. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Buying dinner
Manchester United
first.
are defending in numbers here, but there could be a break
Here we
on
go,
here.
Here we go.
SEN.
Drop it.
Drop it! Yes!
Oh, my lord. That's tasty. This is,
Jeez.
forget the League Cup. This is the game you need to win.
I know, tell me about it.
This is the game you need to win.
Did it actually count that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. He's well onside. What was the fucking VAR review for? Fuck off. Fucking Michael Salisbury, you sap. Anyway, so, he's well onside. What are you talking about? Anyway, so yeah, Chelsea 1-up at Old Trafford.
Right, Jonathan. Keep it calm.
Now, I need to keep the concentration up now. That's the main thing. Okay, free kick for United here.
Who's taking it, though?
I think it's Rooney. Or it's Tevez. Beg your pardon.
Not going to score from this.
Similarly small person.
No.
Oh, and check saves.
Never scoring. Never scoring with Tevez with free kick. If it's Rooney or Ronaldo, yes. Never scoring with Tevez. Again, ever on the corners. Goal should be taken.
You say that. Oh, Essien's cleared it. Oh, okay. I thought that would have been a foul, surely, but no. Come on, drop it. Defend.
No, he's offside.
Yeah, it's a free kick. Yeah. Nice one. Okay. Thank fuck for that offside trap. Okay. All right, then. Okay, another throw in here. This one for Everett. Finds Rooney. Everett again here. It's got space to run here. It's going to cross it in low. Looking for Ronaldo. And Czech has it covered comprehensively. And Chelsea now will be, while they have been getting compliments for their attacking prowess in this league, it will be their defence that will be really tested today against Manchester United, their biggest rivals so far this season. And it's an interception by Ever as Joe Cole's being played in there. And Ever has a chance to run here. Looking for Tevez. He's in on here. It's just him and Pt.2, and Tevez equalises for Manchester United. Chelsea exposed, but some fantastic football shown here from both teams. And Carlos Tevez, like he did in midweek, has scored for United here at Old Trafford. It really was that fantastic anticipation from Everett, who started off the entire move. Rooney will get the credit for supplying the goal to Tevez, but it was Everett's fantastic interception that really got that goal in. And you can see there how close that call was. And you can see there, it really was a close call between Tevez there and the offside line. But it will count, and we're back level here at Old Trafford. Right then. Okay, do you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Well, how do we respond? Now, Who could do with a bit of a bollocking?
I like that. Just gonna grab a drink in 2 seconds.
Work away. I'm gonna try and keep my peoples in the game. All right. Okay, we're going. Let's do this. All right. First highlight goes to United. Jesus Christ. Okay. Interception? Yes. Good man, Joe Cole. Come on, Drogba. Okay, no, play advantage. Fuck it. Come on, you got space. Cole, play him in, play him in. Ah, don't go for a shot, you fucking tosser. If Drogba was in there, you could have just played him in. All right, all right. Okay. Well, of course, it's a free kick. Typical. Oh, Rio Ferdinand, you bastard, you. Oh, is that not? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. No, it's goal given. Fair enough. Fair cop. Okay, who's Ferdinand Drogba? Yeah, that's a mismatch and a half, but here we are. That's a shame now. Okay. Yeah, let's step it up a little bit. We're gonna go down, we must go down swinging. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. All right, come on, lads. Let's do this. The United step back a little bit, try and get advantage of that. Rooney.
I left for 2 minutes. What happened?
Ferdinand scored from a free kick. Just got the better of Drogba in a head battle.
Laura's comment was the stadium blew up.
The front fell off.
Terrorist.
Terrorism.
Somewhere in this world, George W. Bush's head came up. There's a woman in Scotland needs sent to Guantanamo.
Can't even spell the word.
She's going to G-Bay.
All right. Last up to make now. And that's it. Thiago on as number 6 and Wayne Bridge on for Cole. Now we've done better since going behind, but I think we are going to run out of time by fear.
You're done. Oh,
well, you say that. You say that.
Oh no.
Come on, Kalu.
Oh no. You are kidding me.
Get back in that box, young man.
You are kidding me.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Oh, that is absolute fucking class. Absolute class.
Game on. Challenge.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. He runs all the way into the box, like.
Yep.
No threat whatsoever. And he just letters it. Fucking fantastic.
Full time.
And you get a point. We rescue a point from that game.
I'll take a point against United.
Oh wow. That is a fucking snatch and a half. Like I haven't said that. I've said that before. No, honestly, that is just what a fucking that is a jailbreak. That is an absolute jailbreak.
You'll take it.
And yeah, we will fucking take it. So we've just gone our 2 biggest away games of the season, our 3 biggest away games of the season are done. We've gone to the Emirates and
Anfield.
won.
Yep.
We went to Anfield and drew 3-3. We've gone to Old Trafford and drew. That to me is a fucking great start.
Yep.
That's our toughest games of the season, in my opinion, now done. And now it's just a matter of keeping that together. And we're still unbeaten in the league. We're still undefeated. Maybe it is on, Dave. I don't know. I don't know. We're 11 games in, all right? Get off my fucking back here, okay? It might be on. Okay? Just relax, all right?
It might be on. It might
It
be
might
on.
be on.
You might be building your statue outside Stamford Bridge soon enough. Who knows?
Well, we'll see about that. Considering I would have had to upend Jose Mourinho for this, you know, I am essentially Avram Grant in this equation. And I don't know about you, Dave. I don't see any fucking statues to Avram Grant outside Stamford Bridge. I'll ask Kira, but I don't think so. I highly doubt.
To be honest, Di Matteo deserves a fucking.
He should have got something in fairness. Like he should have got something just for the Champions League win alone.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For making Gary Neville make that noise, I think that deserves at least a plaque. Anyway, okay, right. So let's jump on then to a 3 p.m. game. So welcome back everyone to Sky Sports News here as we are just reading from what was an incredible game at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Chelsea that ended on 2-2. And we are now kicking off for our 3 p.m. games of the afternoon. Yeah, I was asking, seeing that you're a Chelsea fan, do you know if there's a statue for outside for Avram Grant? Yeah, the answer is no. Thank you.
There's very little room on.
Shocking,
Around the
shocking,
area.
shocking defending.
There's a statue. Oh.
Fucking Blackburn.
Sure.
Wilson? Opinion?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
I think, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah.
I don't remember because we didn't stay on the outside of the stadium very much.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry for giving you a brain teaser at this late at night. I know. Okay, and well, Dave, it's not been the best start so far this game for Liverpool. Talk us through that goal there for Blackburn. Morgan Pedersen scored it. Oh, actually, never mind. You can tell us all about what's just happened there, Dave.
So I'll give you the two goals in quick succession. Morton Gams Pedersen, a wonderful ball from Roque Santa Cruz, sent him through. Terrible defensive position from Liverpool on his left foot, breaks into the box, beats the keeper. And in this case, Marcelo's fed the ball into Gerrard, who's found pockets of space in the 18-yard box and blasted into the back of the net. So we're 1-1 after 25 minutes here at Anfield.
Yeah, the goals really have been running down today. Arsenal is particularly at the Emirates. A goal for William Gallas, of all people, and then a double for Robin Van Persie has them cruising 3-0 against strugglers Sunderland. There's certainly been a chasing day for Roy Keane's men in that regard. And as we see there, Liverpool now back level against Blackburn Rovers at Anfield, thanks to that goal from Steven Gerrard. Who else, as they say? But certainly for Liverpool, they will be looking attentively at the game we had earlier in the day between Manchester United and Chelsea, and we'll be looking to try and take advantage of that draw between the two teams.
I want Nicky Barmby back. I want Nicky Barmby back. Fuck Fernando. All right.
No, ooh, that was close. And elsewhere, it seems to be an intriguing day for Merseyside as well as Everton are leading 2-1 against Aston Villa. Ashley Young got the festivities underway for Aston Villa, but goals for Oscar and Andrew Johnson in quick succession has David Moyes' men back in front at Goodison Park. And we'll be hoping for their Merseyside rivals, no doubt, to drop points. But we'll see how that goes, as it is so far a very even contest between the two teams at Anfield.
Failing to get out of the box. Who's that to? Say, he's never going to get.
Well, a few ex-Liverpool players in this team all the same. Warnock, Friedel. Oh. Oh. Well, we have a third goal at Anfield, and we were talking there about Everton hoping to turn the tide in their game. The tide has turned at Anfield, Dave, but for who?
Yeah, it's Blackburn who's ahead. David Bentley puts a wonderful ball over the top. Benny McCarthy smashes it home. Naldo misjudged the header, and it just came straight over him. It's very poor defensively again from Liverpool. It's going to have to be a halftime team talk from the manager, no doubt about that.
Yeah, they certainly don't want to be dropping any points in this season, let alone at home to Blackburn Rovers, nonetheless. And we are now at half time, and that is confirmation as well for the 1-0 scoreline against for Manchester City as well. We'll get up to date news on who's scoring that. It was Martin Petrov who scored the goal for Manchester City there early on in the game, and it's still 2-1 between Everton and Aston Villa, and Arsenal still cruising against Sunderland 3-0. Sunderland are looking very much concerned at the bottom of the table as things stand. And we'll be back with you in the second half in just a couple of minutes. Well, we are back now on Sky Sports News, and we are starting our coverage at Anfield, where Blackburn Rovers are currently taking the lead against the home team. And Dave Armstrong looks like the manager has rung in a couple of changes at half time.
Yeah, he's gone defensive, isn't he? He's taken Naldo off for Jamie Carragher. John Arnaris has come on the left, and Fernando Torres has replaced Ricardo Bastei up front. So a fleet of changes in areas where they were struggling, and Harry Kewell seems to be in here. Harry Kewell has smashed it home on his left foot on the edge of the 18-yard box. Liverpool are now level 2-2 not long into this second half. It looks like the manager wanted an answer, and he has gotten it from the left foot of Harry Kewell.
Yeah, the Australian who has very much made that left flank his home at Anfield, a crucial goal for their season, considering the matches elsewhere in the league today. And they certainly needed that one there, and it really has lifted the mood at Anfield. But can they press on? They haven't led so far in this game, and they certainly want to do that if they want to take advantage of the top two drawing today in the league. Elsewhere, Arsenal are continuing their phenomenal form, hopefully getting back into the top four, as it's now 5-0 against Sunderland. Robin van Persie scoring for them. If only William Gallas had donated his goal to the cause, Robin van Persie would be breaking the record for the most goals scored in the Premiership today. Manchester City have also scored a second goal in their game against Middlesbrough. We're going to be confirmation on the goal scorer shortly, right after these few minutes here. And indeed, it was Martin Petrov getting his second of the afternoon at the main road for Manchester City there. Because I'm not calling a City of Manchester City, they can fuck off. Fake fans, fake ground.
City of Manchester Stadium. What it should have stayed as.
Yeah.
That's it. Into Risa. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Gerrard. You scored that. That's ridiculously bad.
Well, look, that was a gilt-edged chance there for Liverpool in the game against Anfield. Dave, tell us about it there.
Yeah, it's a ball into Risa from Alonso. He's come down this left-hand side and he's put the ball into Gerrard 7 yards out. You would have put your mortgage on him to score, but he's blasted miles over the bar. Big chance there, lost for Liverpool.
Yeah, certainly is. And it's still 2-2 in that game against Anfield. 2 goals in quick succession at Main Road as Mido gets a goal back for Middlesbrough. It's gone so well for the away side until Richard Dunn scores immediately afterwards to make it back 3-1. And a 2-goal advantage is back for Manchester City. But we are not talking about Manchester City right now. We're going back to Anfield. There's been a 5th goal in that game. Dave Armstrong, who has it gone to?
It's gone to Liverpool and it's Stevie Finnan again. Plays a wonderful ball, springs the trap into Jermaine Pennant, brings it past Brad Friedel into the foot of Fernando Torres, who just has literally a yard and a half to tap it home into the back of the net. And for the first time in this game, and late on in the game, Liverpool lead 3-2.
Crucial goal in Liverpool's season, and it's Fernando Torres who has been, shall we say, low on confidence and low on goals after his, shall we say, his debut from Atletico Madrid. but it is certainly a huge goal in their season and certainly a great goal for him personally, the young Spaniard, to get off the mark here against the home fans. It's still going well in Merseyside, of course, as Tim Cahill has scored that third goal for Everton against Aston Villa. Aston Villa now near the drop zone here, which is a bit of a surprise for them, no doubt, but we'll look to do better in the next games. And it is full time at Anfield, and Liverpool have snatched it at the death. Despite being behind on level for the majority of the game, they have gone on to win here at Anfield. Dave Armstrong, your final match day report.
Yeah, I mean, it was credit to Blackburn. Morton Gamp Pedersen had a header at the very end, which creeped just over the crossbar and could have really put Anfield into a height of frustration. And, that was the last kick of the game. So Liverpool, they have a few defensive frailties that they're going to have to address in training, because defensively they look shaky today. They signed Naldo for a lot of money. And partnered them with Daniel Agger, who's an excellent centre half. The two of them need a little bit more time to gel. Maybe Naldo needs to partner up with Sammy Hoopy or Carragher on a couple more of occasions and just embed him into that system a little more. But you can't fault the forward line. The second John Anarisa came on for Marcelo, that left-hand side ignited again. Gerrard was brought straight back into the game once Arisa came on, and the same with Xabi Alonso. He had more options in those channels, but again, Fernando Torres, he's not been doing very well this season for Liverpool. They brought him in from Atletico Madrid, a lot of hype around him. He's not really hit the heights they wanted him to, although it is only November. But it seems, loan signing Ricardo Vazte has done more than him. But we'll see how it goes. Final score here is 3-2 at Anfield. They'll take the 3 points, no matter what way they come, and keep the pressure on those top two.
Indeed, they will, and that is exactly what the assignment was today, and they have achieved it. Of course, don't forget they do have that game at hand to play against Bolton Wanderers or later on in the season, and that could very well determine if they are in this title race or not. And we're actually just getting some breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Sky Sports studio. We mentioned about Everton beating Aston Villa 3-1, and that's Aston Villa close to the precipice of the relegation zone. Well, the Aston Villa chairman has acted, and Martin O'Neill has left his post at Aston Villa. Martin O'Neill, of course, who has been a well-respected manager for many years, both Aston Villa and previously at Leicester. But obviously the poor start to the season, including that emphatic loss against Chelsea earlier in the season at Stamford Bridge. It looks like it's been enough. Gentlemen, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Dave Armstrong, you've watched some of the Aston Villa games this season. Surely, I think the writing was on the wall here, but certainly a big shock as this is the first dismissal of the season here in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's quite a shock to me. This is the first dismissal given Fulham's current position. But I can understand where Aston Villa are coming from. They have their eyes on a couple of options in the managerial race, and one of them that keeps popping up is Louis van Gaal, which is is a big
Dutch national
name.
manager, of course, yes.
Dutch national manager. It's one of these things where you can understand why they needed to make the change. Martin O'Neill probably done all he could and the best he could for Aston Villa, but when you're hovering just above that drop zone, similar to the situation West Ham were in not too long ago, you have to kind of look at that and say, well, do we either stick with Martin O'Neill and hope that we just scrape away from relegation, or you bring in a fresh set of eyes and a fresh set of tactics and a different way of looking at the game and say, right, maybe we can finish a little better. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, straight off the bat where it's going, but if they choose Louis van Gaal, they won't just have that new manager bounce, but it'll definitely bring a fresh style of play to Aston Villa. Maybe that's something they need.
Certainly is. Louis van Gaal, if you're not familiar with his work, is currently at AZ Alkmaar in the Eredivisie. He comes well respected in football circles. He's often been touted to be the next Dutch national team manager. So Aston Villa will certainly be in good company if they can recruit him to their cause. But at the moment, it's Kelvin Axon who's going to be in temporary charge. He was one of the new assistant managers brought on by Aston Villa this season, and it looks like he is going to be taking the caretaker role as they find a new manager. And as I said, the shocks will, I'm sure, will continue on for the rest of the weekend as more shocks to come, no doubt.
Yeah, and there's also been just as we sign off here, there has been more news in terms of managers from Serie A. Napoli have sack Rea, and there is another chance. So Eduardo Rea has been sacked from Napoli, and there's 3 managers in the books, 2 Austrians in Oliver Glasner and Ralph Hasenhüttl, and Serbian Sinisa Mihajlovic. All 3 of them are odds on for the Napoli job. So Serie A giants Napoli have gotten rid of Eduardo Rea, and they currently sit in the relegation zone in Serie A, just 6 points from 11 matches. When you take that into consideration, you look at Atalanta and Lazio, both in the top 4. Even Regina in the top 6. A name like Napoli and a team like Napoli with the players that they do have should not be in that situation. I can understand why they got rid of the manager, but the players that they have, Walter Gargano, young Marek Hamšík, these players should not be in that bottom 3, along with the likes of, with all due respect, Catania and Siena. 4 losses on the trot against bigger clubs, and it's just not looking good for Napoli.
No, it certainly isn't. And but like I said, it's there's a similar situation to close to Aston Villa as well. A team that had aspirations for challenging the top 4, and it just hasn't happened for them. It just goes to show you really do have to hit the ground running in your domestic league. Okay. I've noticed that the bookkeepers things are like, who's active in the database, as in like it does not taking the season mod in mind, because like it's suggesting was Ollie Glasner, and he's like, would have been a child in 2007. So like quite interesting that I like was giving me like Ralph Hasenhüttl, which is like again he would have been like it would not have been around in
Yeah,
2007. It's
it's like,
interesting how it's picking the people there,
according to this database, Oliver Glasner is 49 years of age.
Yes, which is not the case.
Which is not the case. Not Ralph
Not the case.
Hasenhüttl, for example,
Yeah.
is apparently 56. He is not 56. Yeah, I'll actually pass that on. To be fair, this is like the first version of the database. He's released
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 more after this. So those little things might have already been fixed in the final. He's released the final version of it. So that may be one of those little tweaks that he's missed.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna complain.
In fairness, it doesn't really make a difference in the end, because like chances are Van Gaal would have taken a job around that ilk, but it is that small little bit of code and you wouldn't have noticed the first time around. So it doesn't really matter, but however. Anyway.
Liverpool, I'll do one more game because Laura is currently in bed.
Are you doing Champions League?
Yeah.
Hey, interesting. I have got Porto at home, so this should go well.
Can you still see me, sort of?
All good? Time to ring in the changes for the Champion League. Champions League.
Liga du Champion. Jeez, Pete Hamburg looks like Jurgen Klinsmann if he went on a bender for 2 straight months.
Sure, we've all been there, lads, haven't we?
Right. Fucking hell, Real Madrid are 4th in the league. Barcelona 4th. To be fair, wasn't the best of times at Real Madrid around this time anyway.
No, there was a bit of a lull all the same, yeah.
Fucking Leon already running away with it with their squad. Benzema. And there was some squad they had. Obviously winning the league as well. Sydney Govou.
Are you seeing these rumors that Jose Mourinho is replacing Sir Alex? Mourinho move delayed due to work permit. United have applied for a work permit for Jose Mourinho.
No way are they
it
sacking.
could be happening.
No way are they sacking Fergie.
I don't think they're sacking Fergie. I think the game, you know how we had that kind of, we had to put Fergie back into the game to be, the manager.
Oh
I think it's
God,
still
yeah.
acting as if United are without a manager. So, oh, this could be
Mm.
spicy. This could be tasty. Ooh, this could be interesting.
Uh,
Yep, that
that
speaks
little
volumes.
prick who jumped in, arsehole.
Yeah, he could very he there's a bit of a butterfly effect going on here now. I mean, I'd be willing to just kind of like, retcon it and just like take like Mourinho back off United and put Fergie back in. But the narrative, Dave,
Yeah, I
the
know, I know.
Darth Mourinho returning to going to the dark side to stop his Chelsea team, like that's you can't
Yeah,
write that shit. You can't write that shit.
let's take a look. Man United beat Basel 9-1. Just the 9 goals. United the Champions League.
9-1. Jesus Christ. Thank fuck for the early kickoff for a change. Jesus Christ, I'm sick of being the early kickoff.
Uh,
9-1. Darren Fletcher 2, Rooney 2, Evra, Scholes 2, Ronaldo, and Gary Neville. Even Gary Neville scored, lads. Even Gary fucking Neville. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
How bad were Basel? How bad were
Really
Basel that
fucking
he
bad,
brought?
man.
Oh,
Really bad.
just call quits.
Real bad, man.
Call it quits. Just end your career with that.
Real bad, man. Right, okay. Where is my man? Where is Steven Gerrard? Okay, he's there. He's on the bench. Oh, Xabi Alonso's on the bench. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Do I want Sissoko? No, I want Leva. No, I'll leave on Sissoko. Yeah, I'll leave on Sissoko. Hupia, Carragher, Finnan, Reese. Yep.